40K over a Marvel Rivals tournament is crazy. Like Kaba. So if you haven't heard about this shit, there was a Rivals tournament for $40,000 where it was a bunch of streamers or whatever in it, and apparently there was somebody in it who got kicked because somebody was going Black Widow and was doing very bad, and he asked them to switch off of Black Widow. That led to him getting kicked. I don't know why. I think that's kind of crazy. The main thing that I've been hearing though is that the Black Widow was in the wrong. I don't know, but I figured this shit all out. Let's get it. Play.
I want to put the scenario in your head for a second. Imagine you've been invited to a Marvel Rivals tournament. You grind Marvel Rivals out for a year, you kind of make a name for yourself in the community. And then you get invited to a Marvel Rivals Creator Cup tournament with 40,000 on the line. Now imagine you're settling down, trying to get to know your team, trying to see what comps we're gonna run for this tournament, right? And I think when you're in a tournament like this, you should probably do your homework about what the meta is looking like right now. When you're in a tournament, I think you want to use 100% of your ability to win said tournament. That's why you participate after all, for the prize. Now imagine you are trying to have a civil discourse with your peers. For example, let's say the enemy team is running Cloak and Dagger and Invisible Woman and Gambit, but for some reason your team is running Mantis and Jeff the Shark. I think any sensible person in this situation would be like, hey guys, I think we need to change the comp around a little bit. Maybe do triple support, considering how super strong triple support is with this meta. I think we just need to make
that meta is so like, I'm a Cloak and Dagger main. If you don't know, I consider myself top 500 Cloak and Dagger in the world. You feel me? Not gonna lie, I'm one of the ones. You feel me? On that grind to champion. Nah, but real shit, I feel like the triple heal meta, I understand it, but it definitely needs some type of combatization towards it, bro. Cause that shit it's definitely strong as shit. It's definitely strong as shit. Like going against a tough ass Cloak, a tough ass Ultron, and a tough ass Gambit, bro. Like, come on, nobody trying to deal with that shit. Like, even as a fucking Cloak man, like what?
Make some changes, and ideally, considering.
But how would you even combat that though? Cause I know for a while they said that Daredevil was the main way to combat that, but after the last nerf, when season 6 started, basically fucked up his kit, so now he's not as good as he was against that. That's what I've heard. I don't play Daredevil. I'm just going to be stuff of what I heard. But like, what is a way that you combat something like that? I don't know, because you don't want to like do too many nerfs or too many buffs, because it's going to throw off the whole balance of the whole game type shit. You feel me?
This is how Marvel Rivals always goes. You get that one person who declines for some odd reason, and they'll say something like, oh no bro, my Moon Knight's cracked. I would get a little pissed off too. When I'm playing ranked, I try my best to run the most appropriate comps for said situation to get the victory royale. So if I gotta put my foot down and say, come on guys, like why are we seriously running these comps, man? We're gonna get absolutely ass blasted. It's no surprise that I'm gonna drop a little testosterone in my voice. What a fucking combo! To explain the severity of said situation. Remind you, $40,000 is on the line. And then,
bro, if you go into a $40,000 tournament and you're like already got in your mind, I don't get it. Like, who was this that they felt comfortable enough to come into a tournament like that, run some shit like that? And no, as a matter of fact, who was the people that was running with that even allowed boy to get kicked? Like what? Like what, bro?
Your team responds with, dude, why are you tryharding in my tournament? This is only for
it's
fun.
A tournament.
You're trying your
like
utmost
what?
Best to reason
for $40,000,
and they're just throwing it all in your face. Mind you, 40,000, and then after demanding that this is something we must do to win this tournament, yeah, they just kick you from the tournament.
That's crazy.
This is the situation that happened with Kingsman. I'm pretty sure everyone's already heard about this situation. There is a Marvel Rivals content creator named Kingsman. He is probably one of the best Magic players, NA, maybe ever. This game has a pretty short lifespan. He could probably be ever. For the too long didn't read, with the release of Deadpool, Marvel Rivals hosts a Creator Cup 40K prize pool. Sounds easy enough. Just playing Rivals for 40K is gonna get super sweaty But hey, man, this is what you gotta do. If I get invited to participate in a tournament for 40,000, I'm throwing all that funny shit out the window. It's time to
Real
get
rap,
serious.
you gotta
I'm grimy
lock
about
in.
this money. So again, to make a long story,
I feel like anybody in their right mind would take $40,000 seriously. Like, I don't care. Like, these are Marvel rival streamers slash like creators or whatever. Like, this is your job. I get that. Or you spend a lot of time on here, but you're not about to tell me that you're making enough money to where you couldn't use that 40 bands, bro. Like, even if it's split up between everybody, what is that? Like, what is that? 40,000 divided by 6? Let's do some quick math. Just to show you I'm not even trolling. Ooh. I don't know if y'all can see, but yeah, that's still at the end of the day, that's a lot of fucking money to be coming into some shit like this, trolling like that. That's just toxic. That's not even trolling. That's just just toxic behavior.
Story
Like,
short,
what?
Marvel Rivals creator named કિંગ્સમન participated in this Creator Cup tournament, and his team was running some questionable choice. I know his team was revolving it around the Black Widow player for some reason, Zaza Stacks. I'm not familiar with Zaza's, but hey, bruh. A cracked Black Widow? Hey man, કિંગ્સમન ideally would be like, hey man, we can't run these comps, and we're gonna get absolutely destroyed if we run this. Could we please switch something? And again, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard the story already, but for those who haven't, there was some kind of back and forth between.
Wait, I'm still stuck on that. Was she like actually like a tough ass Black Widow? And then even if you were going 0-5. I'm gonna let him explain it.
કિંગ્સમન and Zaza being pretty civil about it, but there were other members on the team kind of instigating said argument, calling કિંગ્સમન broke or a loser or something like that, telling him to shut the fuck up. None of this matters. This is just a game. We're just trying to have fun. From what I've gathered, કિંગ્સમન is a college student who would want to use that money to pay off his student loans or whatever. I don't know how college works. Ultimately, how it ended was ಕಿಂಗ್સಮન was kicked from the tournament due to, I guess, toxic behavior, which was non-existent. And I'm like, come on, bruh. 40,000 is on the line. 40K. 40 guap, bro. It's time to tap in, man. Throw all that funny shit out the window. All them Iron Man air humping and shit, bro. We throw that shit out the window, bro. It's go time. I feel like this is just like an average problem with Marvel Rivals. I think this situation describes Marvel's player base to a T. There's
real fucking rap, my nigga. So with the start of the new season, if you don't know, they have extended the character proficiency. If you don't know what that is, basically they had it to where if you play a character long enough, like if you play fucking Spider-Man, play him for long enough, you get him all the way. Like there's certain tiers you could get them. It's like Agent, Captain, Knight, Centurion, and Lord. The max was Lord. In that Lord, you get like a new icon and shit and like a bunch of different stuff for your character. So they increased that. So now it's Champion. Right? So I've been playing more comp recently because not only did my girl Cloak and Dagger get a buff, they got a buff. That's like my man, and I wanted to grind out to get the champion. You know what I'm saying? That take a lot of hours. I'm like, all right, I might as well play comp. You know what I'm saying? But the amount of dickheads and selfish, toxic idiots in that competitive game mode is absolutely ridiculous, my nigga. Bro, we have people in there talking about, I heard Daredevil got a nerf. I wanted to test his kit. Like, what? Why are you doing that in competitive, my nigga? Like, why are you not in quick play with that shit? Or is like somebody talk about, oh, I haven't used Wanda in a while. Like, bro, we're in, like, all right, I'm about to expose my rank. But listen, I only got here because it said dickheads, bro. We're in silver 1. Everybody's trying to get the gold, my nigga. Why are you running Wanda if you haven't played her in a while? Like, I don't get it. And then, like, people just don't like to switch up the fucking comp. Like he said, if you ask somebody for a switch, they start to get an attitude. Me, I'm a flex player. I could play a good amount of tanks and damage. I'm like on the heals, I'm good with Cloak and Dagger, but I can play a good amount of DPS and I know a few tanks. You feel me? I can do it. I can do whatever you need me to do if I can't go Cloak. But you're that stubborn and that inconsiderate of other people that you aren't willing to change up how you're doing because you're obviously hindering the team in a competitive game mode. Like, be serious, my nigga. Why the fuck are you even playing the game, bro? Just ruining it for people, bro.
There's times where I'm playing
shit.
ranked and I see somebody, I guess, playing some weird unorthodox character or even playing one of the best characters in the game and they're going 0-12. buddy.
So like, bro,
Something's got to give. I understand if it's your best character, I understand that, but it's not working in this situation. You have to know when to switch. That's what I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to in Marvel Rivals. In certain scenarios, you cannot just play characters just because you know how to play them. You have to switch. This is a rock, paper, scissors mentality game. You can't throw rock the entire game. It's not gonna work.
Bro, exactly. Like every time, if we start doing bad, I'll be like, okay, what do we need? Or if I notice somebody isn't doing that good, do you want to go heals? Do you know any healers? Do you know any tanks? Like, come on, bro. And then people just get stuck in his mindset. Well, let people just play the game they want to. Bro, that if that's the case, then go play quick play, bro. Honestly, like if we're playing competitive, we trying to fucking win. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't.
There's some part in કિંગ્સમન stream where the scoreboard will show up. We'll have a nice 18-2 DPS
bro,
magic.
Oh,
put it in.
Hold on.
Some part in કિંગ્સમન stream where the scoreboard will show
0-5. He's the magic. So he's 18-2. He's 0-5-0. That's sad, bro. Going up against a bunch of champion. Yo, no, this is actually toxic as hell. Oh, but she's a champion widow. So what the fuck was she lord farming? And then even if you were like, all right, you're tough with widow. It's not working, bro. Make the switch. Go third heal. Go cloak. Like, just do something. Like, you're just gonna sit there and continue throwing for everybody else. Like, what?
up. We'll have a nice 18-2 DPS magic. Put it in some work. And then you look at the widow player who's at 0-5, and instead of taking responsibility and maybe trying to swap it up, you just get super nasty to the person who is practically doing you a favor by being here. I mean,
folks, where's the lie?
Now this isn't to berate anyone or degrade anyone. All of these players are probably miles better than me. I mean, I got my credentials.
I ain't gonna lie. I know shit different for everybody. Again, I just had to say this because, bro, this video quality is shit. This video quality is shit. I've been sitting here trying to fucking adjust it. I'm like, every few seconds, like, oh, I gotta adjust this quality. I'm like, wait, I already did. This shit is low key dog shit. W video, my nigga, because you breaking it down in like an entertaining way. Even though I'm like not even halfway through the video, but I just wanted to say this video quality is dog shit.
But I'm not a pro player, all right? But I don't think I can give a shit how pro you are. If you cannot acknowledge the fact that you are bringing the team down by running a certain comp or a certain character, I don't think you have a placement on this cup. Now, again, it's a creator cup, so it's, I guess, quote-unquote casual players, but I don't even think they're super casual. If you got Lord Icons, you're definitely not a casual.
No,
especially
bro,
with
that's what I was just saying. She's a champion, bro. This shit just came out, so she already got hours on Black Widow. I think the only thing that she don't got going on is the moving little icon. I didn't see the icon move, but it was a frozen image, so I don't know. But like, bro, you have mad hours in that nigga and you're fucking up. And the fact that you even play this game enough means that you know when to switch off when things aren't going your way. You're just letting pride get in the fucking way of the situation, my nigga. Like, that's some whole shit.
Animated Lord Icon that just recently came out, you're definitely not a casual. You've got some hours on said game. So I think you should have an open mind to acknowledge.
Exactly. He's saying exactly what the fuck I just said, my nigga. Exactly what the fuck I just said.
The fact that your character has no place in this situation. There's so many times where I'm playing Psylocke and I'm just realizing, I'm like, wow, I cannot do anything here. I better go play support. Better go play tank.
And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has a game like that. But you, like we both just said, you have enough hours in this game to know when you should be switching off, who you should be switching to. I don't get it. Like, you should be able to identify that, okay, I'm fucking up here. What can I do to fix this? Like, come on, bro. You're not even putting in the effort. Like, and I still can't get over the fact they kicked this nigga. He's going 18-2, carrying the fuck out of them, and they kicked him. I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
Or play a different DPS. I have to switch. And it's terrible the fact કિંગ્સમન's team flipped the script on him. When કિંગ્સમન pointed out that this Black Widow was not going to work out, instead of these people making some proper switches, they decided to make fun of him. I'm not gonna lie, કિંગ્સમન, bro, You a stronger man than me, cause I'd have been airing this bitch out.
Real
because
rat.
I'm just sitting there like, why are we on second round and Widow is we 0-5? Like you gotta change something, and it just sucks that everyone on his team was against him. He was set up for failure.
That's
He was
wild.
ultimately set up for failure. And
He didn't have
I
one
genuinely
person
think
sit
this
there and
whole
say-
situation is a culmination of what the Marvel Rivals community is, especially the competitive players. Hey, bro, a nigga like me, man, this ain't even my business, bro. But like, yo, this community is fucking bonkers, man.
Yeah.
So a situation like this make everybody look bad. Let's keep it a buck. Again, $40,000 on the line. That's like $3K per person. You know what I could do with $3K?
Bro, you saw me show the numbers. It's double that, bro. Like, what for 6.5 bands, my nigga? And you gonna sell me out of 6.5 bands because you got a dumbass widow that don't want to switch? Like, fuck out of here, bro. I would have been losing my shit. I heard the audio. Yo, Mar, I did not hear you. I did not see you typing this bitch, bro. What's going on, gang? But yeah, bro, for 6.5 bands, and you not trying to switch off one character because you're doing shit, fuck out of here. I would have been losing my shit. I would have been going ape shit, especially if not a single person is willing to call them out on that bullshit, bro. Fuck out of here. Did you hear about this shit, Mar? The nigga that got kicked from the Marvel Rivals tournament because he called out the Black Widow for doing shit? Like, bro, got me fucked up. And apparently Bull was mad polite about it. He was mad polite about it. Way more polite than I would have been. Bro, the shawty been catching hell. She's been catching hell, bro. Hell. That type of the hell. I would have been cursing up a storm. I would have been all type of bitches and all types of shit would have been flying. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, probably not a lot considering this day and age, but I mean, you can do some pretty decent shit. Now, some people might.
Wait, which one catching hell? The Black Widow or the Black Widow, bro? At first, when they first was talking about it, I thought they were saying that the Bull who asked for the switch was the problem. Like, he was being the toxic ass nigga or whatever, being rude or whatever. But apparently the whole time he was being mad polite. And then I watched a little bit of a video about it, and I was like, all right, I want to react to it on stream. Apparently he was trying to practice with them. They wasn't trying to practice like that. Like, he was being mad polite. He was like, hey, this isn't working out. Like, can we get a switch off Black Widow? Can we get a third heal? Some shit like that. And apparently they started snapping at my nigga. My nigga was just asking the first switch, bro. He was trying to win 6 bands. Like, what? And then they got the nerve to sit there and be like, we're just playing for fun. If you have a problem with it, we're just playing for fun. What do you mean you're playing in a $40,000 tournament for fun? Like, I don't get it. It's just bullshit.
I argue that Kingsman was probably
like,
a bit.
I'm hoping that he goes deeper into it or play some clips or whatever, because it's honestly crazy.
I guess pushy when it comes to what people should play, but yo, you gotta understand, money is on the line.
Damn, niggas getting emotional as 40K. Real rap, bro. You just heard Bull say the same thing, bro. Like, you guaranteed like 6.5 bands, bro. All you gotta do is just lock in, and you couldn't make that switch. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
You gotta throw all that shit out the window. You gotta run the most optimal things ever to win these tournaments. I think the perfect example is Hungrybox melee tournaments. Hungrybox plays an unfavorable character, Jigglypuff. A lot of people don't like Jigglypuff, and Hungrybox kind of has a campy play style, you know, ledge grab.
Always gotta be one. Real rap, bro. And then the fact that the team was on the side of the Black Widow, like they weren't willing to call like that shit out, is crazy to me. Like, that's insane. And then they went and kicked the Bull, bro. Like, so he just lost out on a chance. And then they ended up in the tournament, I think, at 7th place. Like, that shit is wild, bro.
Having over and over again, not really approaching, but you gotta understand, you have to play super optimally. If you mess up once, it's finite, fam. If you gotta run these grimy tactics, bruh, you gotta do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, you getting paid. I ain't never see a for fun tournament.
Bro, that's exactly what I was saying, bro. If you gotta run that 3 heal, you run that 3 heal. Come on.
Run 40K. I'ma be real. And I feel like the scenarios is different. You know, Kingsman, he seemed like I said, he was a college kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, college is hard. I hear college is super hard.
He said
like,
college
most of the
is
time,
hard.
you walking down the street with no bread in your guap. Not to say he's broke or nothing. I'm just saying, look, because, hey, man, I understand, man. Times are tough. Money's tight. You know what I'm saying? So when you get this opportunity handed to you, you're going to want to try your best. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure, bro, you not trying to fuck that up. And, like, I just, like, bro, they just better be rich as a bitch. They better be rich as a bitch. That's all I'm saying, bro. College is hard.
Everybody on the same playing field. But when you got these super big mainstream streamers fucking just dicking your mouth down, it's like, what, I can't do anything. We can't play for fun. I think the best way to describe it, some people are playing a fool's game while fools play the game.
Facts.
That shit was ass. I ain't even gonna lie. Basically, what I'm saying is, me
like
being a small content creator, I gotta work harder than these bigger people. I have to work harder. Not to sound like desperate or anything, but it's a $40,000 tournament. There's no room for tomfoolery. There's no room for huckleberries, no butts, no cuts, no coconuts, man. And it's just so odd that you're paired up with a team that is like super defiant on what they should run. I guess Kingsman's voice and attitude could have been different, I guess. But at the same time,
bro, it ain't no his voice and attitude need to be different. That's why I want him to play the John. Because, bro, he was being way more calm than he needed to, bro. And then the fact that he acts like, I think twice before he like actually started to raise his voice is kind of crazy. Even when he still like raised his voice, I guess, he still wasn't on no disrespectful shit. He just like, yo, can we like make this switch happen? Because I want 40 bands. I don't know about y'all, but I don't need that 40 bands. No bullshit. Imagine being the other team cooking, you hear them arguing over switch. Real rat. I'm smiling ear to ear. Real rat. Bro, best games, oh my God. You already know that's a guaranteed rank up.
Tom, I'm like, come on, guys. Like, we need to make an effort. If we don't make an effort, what are we even doing here? Exactly. It's just a super weird situation in the Marvel Rivals community.
The fuck was that? I'm gonna
I just wanted to like kind of put my note on it because I literally feel like this is the definition of what the Marvel Rivals community is. It's just a bunch of people who think
told them bring me my money, no bullshit.
They know everything and just have zero situational awareness on what to do, who to choose, and when it's time to switch. The community is super defiant, super butthurt if you call them out, super butthurt. If I'm playing ranked and I see my Salah going fucking 5-5, I'm like, all right, I gotta kind of change something here. But you don't get that with most of the Rivals community. I think we all know how toxic the Rivals community can get, especially.
That's what I was just saying earlier, bro. Like the idiocracy in these fucking comp lobbies is retarded. Is actually stupid, bro.
Actually, the competitive players, but it's just beyond me. When you run Black Widow in such a super strange comp. Now, strange, very...
Yeah, I'll keep queuing the quick, bro, honestly. And it's not even like the team you're going against is that hard to go against or they're that sweaty. It be winnable matches, bro, that you can deadass just lose to one or two, like, incompetent people, bro. It's stupid. That's why I'm like, bro, I need y'all niggas to get PCs. Bro... Anybody out, I need people to play this game on PC with. I'm not gonna lie. Preferably females. Not gonna lie. Fuck you.
Good character. Very good character. I would want him on my team 100%.
I need the Age of Valorant shorties, bro. Them the Jones that's gonna be on time and no bullshit.
Of the time. Maybe not 100. Maybe 90%. Angela. I guess Angela.
They just selling on purpose at that point? Bro. I don't know what it is. I think it's pride. I honestly think it's a pride thing.
Angela's okay. She can go tickle the back line, she can go pick off the back line, probably, attack the DPS when needed. Magic necessarily isn't a character that I would fathom in frontline competitive most of the time.
Bro. But bro, it's gonna be fucked up because I know how to play like a majority of like women characters. So like if I am in there with a bunch of females, it's just gonna be like, I want to go cloak. Oh, you're cloak me, okay. I guess I'll go rogue. You use rogue. Oh, okay. Emma, I know how to play. Oh, you Emma, okay. Well, I guess I'll go Scarlet. Oh, you mean? Oh, your champion was Scarlet. Oh, I got you. I'm gonna be sitting there with my dick in my hand, bro.
Again, I feel like a good player can make a good character good in most scenarios. Clearly, this was a scenario where magic was working. Black Widow
No,
is...
I ain't gonna lie, he just spat right there though. Cause the amount of shit that I be hearing Cloak and Dagger get on this game is actually stupid. Cause I hop in fucking comp, I'm dropping numbers. I don't know what niggas be talking about.
It's a question.
Like it's dead as just a skill issue, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
Questionable character. I personally don't think she's super weak, but she definitely is not one of the favored DPS characters.
Bro, Black
I
Widow
definitely
is
probably
not
wouldn't want to run a
any
Black
type of
Widow
favorite.
without a Mantis. That's just me. It can always work, but it's just like that damage boost is super beneficial. And then you got Sue and Gambit, which are pretty good comps. You know what I'm saying? When I see the other team running triple support, I'm probably gonna throw my DPS hat out the window and be like, nah, I gotta go to support to counter this as well.
Facts.
Considering like you should know what the playing field is when you're in this setting, especially when you have these Lord characters. You clearly play this game. You clearly know life this game like everybody
you
else
got
still.
the
Shit,
hours,
I'm
you
one of
know
them.
what you're
Ultimately,
doing, bro.
it's a super weird situation. This is like the perfect example of what the Marvel Rivals community is competitively, and it sucks. It's such a weird situation. It's just weird. Cause look, hey man, I only got 4K subs. I'm barely making money. If I had this, if I had 40K on my plate right now, I would not play no monkey business for this 40K. It's like,
bro.
Seriously. And I could be the richest person in the world. If I'm playing a tournament, I want to win. No questions asked. For 40K, I want to take
Exactly
it all,
what I said
man.
before, bro.
And it's just super weird how they just flipped the situation on Kingsman, calling him broke, this, that, and the third, telling him to shut the fuck up when, I mean, he's not necessarily wrong, but
He's not.
fuck it. Marvel Rivals, nigga.
Nah, W video by Kava, bro. No, everything you said was real shit though, bro. All this shit is just showing the like already existing problems with comp in that game. I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be any type of fix to that shit. Can't stop people from playing shit that they like or whatever. So fuck it, I guess we gotta deal with it for now. W video.
Get 'em going